As someone considering a custom software project, you're probably asking yourself, how do I quantify this investment that I'm looking to make? With off-the-shelf software, it's usually pretty easy. You have a set number of features, you have a cost associated with it, and a value you expect that it can bring to your business. It's all pretty known. But with custom software, you're starting with something that does not yet exist. So how do you quantify a value that you don't yet see without just trusting that it's going to get there? There's three key ideas that we want to look at: an investment mindset, business value drivers, and iterative value. Taken together, these help you evaluate if custom software is the right fit and investment for you to make in your business. In the area of cost, don't think about custom software as a one-time fee that you're paying to unlock a piece of software. You're really investing into a long-term sustainable asset for your business. Custom software should be approached from an investment mindset. You're not just thinking about the upfront cost, but the vision of where you want to take your business. What's the long-term opportunity that custom software provides? Off-the-shelf software is something you have to integrate into your business, where custom software is something that you can build around your business and your competitive advantage. What's the way you work? What's unique to your business? That can become the hub, the integration point that accelerates your growth and ability to scale beyond where you're at right now. Having the right mindset doesn't mean that you have to hope and pray that custom software is going to bring value to your business. Hope is not a strategy. But there are unique value drivers within your business that you can focus on, analyze, and determine what return you would get on solving those within your business.
For example, on the cost reduction side, you can think about things like, how do we have fewer people involved with a process? That can dramatically decrease your labor costs. Or how can we increase our estimation accuracy, which can decrease materials wastage? On the revenue enhancing side, you want to think about things like getting to market faster. That can dramatically increase your sales velocity and bring more money to your top line. If you focus on factors like that, you can pretty quickly get to a quantified business case for the software that you're considering.
In addition to the directly quantifiable value that custom software can bring to your business, it's also important to consider the intangibles. Things like brand professionalism, or company culture and your overall happiness and well-being of your employees, all the way down to an additional asset that can be an impact in a company evaluation. These are all things that you need to reflect internally on your company that could be an additional point of value for your custom software project.
Custom software has unlimited possibilities. You know your business and can identify the pieces of value that fit with your vision. That analysis and quantification shapes the investment that you make with custom software, yielding you the highest return. Custom software opens a lot of possibilities. But how do you narrow the focus to what's going to be most valuable for your business? Where can you get the biggest return for the smallest investment? Start small with a key workflow or part of the business that would bring immediate value. And then use the returns from that investment to further invest in the long-term vision for what you have with your software. This is iterative value.
Iterative value de-risks your investment, meaning that you don't have to go 0 to 100 before you get value, but rather you can start small. This might look like a skateboard that addresses your basic needs and functionality and can evolve into a bicycle and ultimately the car that you need as a business. This means that every step of the way you're getting increased value.
The reason you want to start small and release software frequently is because you want to reduce the risk of your investment, but at the same time, you want to get to value as quickly as possible because money today is worth more than money tomorrow.
By incrementally building your software asset, you're addressing your needs now, but setting a path for achieving your long-term goals. This scalable agility allows you to grow your business beyond simple linear growth and adapt to the changing business needs and market conditions that you face.
When considering my return on investment for software, I can look at a product and ultimately that will only ever be what I purchase, versus custom software that unlocks the potential of a future. I start small and can grow my investment over time, and I control my solution. This is unbounded opportunity that custom software unlocks.
With these ideas in mind, an investment mindset focused not just on the cost, but in the opportunities, and key business value drivers that identify the impact this software would have, as well as an iterative value approach where you start small and build towards your long-term vision. You have the tools at your disposal to evaluate what the return on investment of custom software might be in your business. At Role Model, we want to be a resource. We'd love to walk through these ideas with you further or help you to evaluate if you're at a stage where custom software investment makes sense.